We're live every place. Good afternoon, everybody. This is Authored on the Block. I think my camera is too far away. No, nobody wants to see my pretty face up close anyway. There we go. Okay. Good afternoon, everybody. This is Authored on the Block. It is Wednesday, July, NFT the road to 100,000. July. It is Wednesday, July 28th at noon. Welcome to Lunch on the Block. Wow, what a good day in the markets. Again, every day seems like a good day. They're very cheery. Good afternoon, Daniel LaRusso. Karate Kid is here. Good afternoon, everybody. If you can hear me, please, actually, everybody can hear me. We're all good. We're good on TikTok. We're good on YouTube and Facebook. Again, when you come in, can you please hit the like button? This way, YouTube knows that there's my mic. I'm sorry about that. I didn't have my mic in front of me. YouTube now knows that we are here and live, and it will let all the other followers know that we are live. Welcome everybody over at TikTok, and welcome everybody over at YouTube and Facebook. Beautiful day in the Northeast here. Beautiful day, 75, sunny. Not too hot. It's been crazy hot all across the world. Where is everybody coming in from? Yeah, people coming in from anywhere. Daniel LaRusso. Let's see. Mr. Taco is in. Welcome, Mr. Taco. Let's get right to this. I got a whole list, a lot of things to talk about today. Ada, Daniel LaRusso, we will get to Ada. Ada is on the list once we get through the news and through the coins. The news of the day, some funny news today, some interesting news today. Let's go take a look at the markets. This is the road to 100,000. I believe I can fly, but I believe that we will be at this 100,000 level soon. Because I actually think once we get through August, I think the end of this year is going to explode. I think right now these low volumes, this back and forth. I don't even know if we've hit a bottom here, but I think we are. I don't know if we're going to reapproach 30,000 again. It's possible that we reapproach 30,000 again, but definitely we're going to look strong for the end of the year. We've got a psychological bottom in place. 30,000 is a psychological bottom in place. I think that is definitely what we're looking at. So Bitcoin 39,707. It was up over 40,000 for a while. ETH 2291. A lot of green. Oh, you guys can't even see my screen. Sorry about that, guys. Give me 1 second. Remember, everybody over on TikTok, if you head over to YouTube, you can see my screen, what we're looking at, all the charts, all the news, everything that we look at. You can see that live. All the TikTokers or have it over on YouTube or Facebook, on our Facebook group, on the Block Live, on the Block on YouTube, and we are on the Block Live on TikTok. So that's it. A lot of green across the screen today. Definitely a good day. But realistically, take a look at this. Let's go look at some coins. I mean, let's. I'm not jumping to the analysis, but you look at this. This right here tells the story. This is a daily Bitcoin chart. And what do we got? We've got 7 days. What are we going on? 8 days or 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 days of green candles. 8 days of green candles. We're holding on by a thread today, but 8 days of green candles. Remember, everybody, when you come in, please hit the like button. I'd really appreciate that. Let's TikTok, let's YouTube, let's Facebook know that our followers want to see what we're looking at. Right into Yahoo. Financials, Dow's down a little bit, but look, Coinbase still holding strong. Tesla took great earnings yesterday, and Tesla, they took a $30 million hit on their Bitcoin investment. I think it was $30 million, but it had to do with how they mark the pricing of Bitcoin because it is considered an asset. A lot of interesting comments. You go live when you ignore our questions. Why go live? I go live and I take questions as we go along. I don't get to, so just so you know, we go through all the news of the day. We look through charts. I go through it in a pattern. That's how we go through. We go through the exciting news of the day, stuff that's relevant to your crypto investments, right? Then I go through. A lot of the top coins that we're looking at, and then we answer questions. I can't jump back and forth and answer questions in the middle. There'll be no continuity on the news. But so let's go take a look at the Twitterverse. A lot of interesting stuff. Where is it? Where's my guy, Michael Saylor, going with his comment? And I've got to find it again, and I don't know where it is. But his comment was basically, if you sell Bitcoin to buy different stuff, you're wasting your money. You're buying Bitcoin. You're selling Bitcoin to buy shit coins, and it's a waste of money. Just hold Bitcoin and don't do anything else. Michael Saylor is a little bit Bitcoin centric. Nothing else does he want to hear from. The CNBC, Elizabeth Warren today compared, and I'm trying to find the posting where Elizabeth Warren compares on CNBC this morning the Bitcoin, a crypto industry, to the drug industry and how it needs governing. The Bitcoin industry needs governing, just like the drug industry needed governing. But she's a classic case because of government sticking their nose in things they just don't understand. Because then, of course, she comes out and Elizabeth Warren says crypto is good now. She just wants a piece of it. I think that's really what the government wants more than anything. They don't really mind crypto. They just want a piece of it. So it's like anything else. The government wants their share. There's enormous failure of her comment was there's been enormous failure of big banks to reach consumers all across the country. Digital currency and central bank digital currency may be the answer here. Yes, we know that, Elizabeth. Thus the reason for Bitcoin. Thank you, Liz. Really insightful thoughts there, Elizabeth. That's what I think. Cardano has done their deals in Africa and lots of countries all across the world. Stablecoin, Lumen, Stellar Lumens. That's what all these coins are doing. They're trying to make currencies for the unbanked. Bitcoin. There's two sides. This is the funniest thing. Two sides to this. Bitcoin may be more speculative than gold. The sudden bounce back, and this is true. This has always been my issue with Bitcoin right here. Their argument was sudden bounce back is cheered by Bitcoin bulls, but underscored all the concern among critics. The volatility in the most popular cryptocurrency makes it useless when buying and selling goods. That's true. Bitcoin is absolutely useless when it comes to buying and selling goods. You can't buy and sell goods. Are you going to buy things when Bitcoin's at 30, knowing it's going to go up to, or thinking it's going to go to 40,000? No, you're just going to hold Bitcoin and use your cash. There's no reason to use Bitcoin. So Bitcoin has always been an issue that way. Then conversely, crypto CEOs are still six-figure bullish on Bitcoin price. So the people in the industry have it going to six figures. The people outside of the industry wish it would just close up. Thank you very much for that. Like things we didn't know. Okay. XRP, huge move today. You would think there was a settlement. That's not the case. This is a 20% move on XRP this morning. XRP getting involved. Yeah, this is right around a 20% move or so on XRP. XRP, Ripple, getting involved in cross-border payments between Japan and the Philippines corridor. So, this is one of those things that all these XRP fans who are wigged out about XRP, about whether or not XRP, what will happen, when this settlement will come in, Ripple just goes on. Ripple's like, screw you, we're doing business with or without the SEC. If the government doesn't want to, the U.S. government wants to be, schmucks about this, fine, that's great. We'll just continue on our merry way and do business with the rest of the world. And at one point, U.S. government will come back and say, hey, something? Maybe we should, work with Ripple. It's all around the world, except we're depriving our citizens of XRP. What else do we have? On a lighter note, mystery. Check this out. This goes back a few years. This guy, Gerald Cotton, died in 2018. He ran a fund. Died of Crohn's disease, complications from Crohn's disease. He apparently passed away from that. But now people are believing he faked his death because he had the only password to multiple $215 million wallets, mostly Bitcoin, but various other cryptos. 30-year-old dies, takes the password. Nobody has the password. Nobody is fund. They didn't even say anything to anybody to the fund for a month. So now they're thinking that he split this. He took the money. Where else do we have? Ethereum. Oh yeah, Ethereum. This is huge, and I'm actually going to get back to this. I want to get back to this because funny news story of the day. What are you going to do with all your Ethereum, Bitcoin, and crypto earnings? The money you've made from crypto. What are you going to do with it all? The gun that killed Billy the Kid is going up for auction for $2 million. Not the NFT, the actual gun. Pat Garrett shot him in, I think, New Mexico. This is Pat Garrett's gun going up for, I think it's actually getting listed for $1 million. They're expecting it to go between $2 and $3 million. That's what you can do with all your crypto earnings. So that would be nice. Let's go take a look at Ethereum. I just jumped back. I want to look at this article. So this is huge for Ethereum. Now, I have for quite some time said that I expect Ethereum to flip Bitcoin in the next 12 to 24 months. And I think I'm being generous by saying only by saying 12 to 24. I think it's actually going to happen sooner. If you look at CoinMarketCap, let's see where we are for that statement, that bold statement, 268,000 for 268 billion for Ethereum, 745 billion for Bitcoin. But trading volumes for Ethereum, where are the numbers? Where are the numbers? Ethereum's trading volume was 1.4 trillion, but its growth was 1,461% from 92 billion in the first half of 2020. Bitcoin was 2.1 trillion, still quite high, about 50% higher than Ethereum, but only up about 489%. So Ethereum's trading volume is exploding compared to Bitcoin. Just one of the many reasons that I think this is going to blow through. Now let's take a look quickly at where is Ethereum. Take a look at Ethereum charts. Ethereum, again, also in the same thing. What are we on? We're on 8 days for Ethereum too. Last time we looked, I think it said 5 days. The last 5 or 6 day winning streak was in March. I have not gone back to an 8 day winning streak. If anybody knows when that is, please ping me. If not, maybe I will dig through. So what are we liking for Ethereum? The only problem we have with Ethereum on this daily chart is we are so ridiculously overbought, which is concerning to some degree. I mean, you can look at this. You can look at this right here. Super overbought right here. That something has to give. Something has to give with. Oh, check this out. I just got my notification for On the Block Live. If everybody starts coming into YouTube, that's great. I just got my notification 13 minutes in. It took YouTube 13 minutes to notify me that I was live. Actually, notified me that I was live, but whatever. So Ethereum has now turned a little negative. But look, Ethereum is still well over its 200-day moving average. That's huge. Ethereum is trading above this long downtrend line. Good. Now, this uptrend line is new. It's brand new. It's not super strong. We could break down. It could go a little sideways over into this. This could go over to here. I'm sorry. This could go over to here in this direction. That's not. This is new. This is still we haven't had multiple bounces off of this. We hadn't any bounces off of this. I just simply drew it in there for a point of reference. But Ethereum looks huge. When we're going to have a sell-off. There's no way around it. We're going to have this sell-off just as long as we hold this 200-day moving average. That would be tremendous. It'd be nice to see one last push up today, get us above this previous high from earlier in July, get us above this previous high so we can start getting into those higher highs and higher lows and start this upward trading pattern. But right now, much more focused on Ethereum holding this 200-day moving average instead of falling back down to this 1,700 range. We do not want to see that. Everybody over on YouTube, if you could, everybody hit the like button. Give us a follow over on TikTok and Facebook. We'd appreciate that. Let's TikTok, Facebook, and everybody else know that we are here, and that's great stuff. Let's keep going down. I love this, okay? For everybody, hear this. For everybody who says technical analysis doesn't work on cryptocurrency, I don't know why you're repeating that statement. I have no idea where that statement comes from and why anybody would say it, because technical analysis is simply the charts telling me what you're thinking. That's all it is. It's telling me, hey, you're thinking this. I can see it in the charts. I know where you want to buy. It's me looking in and seeing that. So anybody who says technical analysis doesn't work for crypto has no friggin' clue what they're talking about. Let's take a look at Litecoin. So what do we do with Litecoin? I actually want to go down to a 4-hour chart. It'll make it much, because I probably drew these on a 4-hour chart too. What do we talk about here on Litecoin? This is it. So this is my drawing, and I probably should change this so we see it a little bit better. Give me 1 second. I want to put this back in here. So here we go. What do we do on Litecoin? Okay, here it is. We talked about this coming back down and testing this line. What did it do? So let me readjust my line so it matches up exactly what we talked about. But because my drawings they're not going to be perfect. And this is if you really want to continue. This is going to go on its way up. But there we go. Litecoin coming back down, testing these levels. And I think we just eliminated something actually on this. We eliminated this part of the chart. But testing these levels, this is exactly what we talk about. Cryptos do exactly what we're looking at in technical analysis. It's exactly what we look at. So let's keep going. Matic. Everybody loves Matic. The world loves Matic. We all love Matic. How can you not love Matic? Polygon is obviously, to what many think, a beast of a business. Matic being a crazy, good-looking token, but that said, we're having this struggle right here, right at this 104 level. 104 has been this level for Matic for quite some time. You can look at it back from before when we came up. You can see these drawings on this chart, by the way. This 104 level over here, this 104 level over here, 104, 104, 104. I can keep drawing 104s. Can keep drawing 104s on this. I'm hoping I'm not on this. I hope I'm not on. Okay, we've got a good connection. I apologize. I think I was just, I may not be on my Wi-Fi, maybe on cellular on TikTok. I apologize for that. Matic at this 104 level. So this is super, super big for Matic. Now remember something. We've gone all the way up here. Matic just came up 82%. So for anybody who's sitting there going, what the fuck's Matic having struggling? Why is it not moving? It just went up 82% in like, I don't know, 9 days, 8 days. Huge, huge moves on Matic, but we are struggling. Matic is struggling at this 104 level. That is true. There's no way around it. We are stuck at this 104 level. Now, can we move this? Here's the good part about where we are with Matic. Extremely oversold. This volume is tremendous, okay? The volume on Matic looks really, really good. So at some point, and when you can see it, once we start trading into these ranges, this is really new. So it's kind of hard to be so set in something like this, but you've got this range that you're starting to trade in with Matic, right? Oops, sorry. You've got this range you're starting to trade in. Let me get rid of these. Of course, I start playing with my charts. This is what happens. But you've got these ranges. But again, they're super new. So these are not, remember, the longer these go, it's just like a consolidation. The longer they go, the stronger the breakouts. The longer these patterns go, these trading patterns go, the stronger they become. The stronger the support comes. The stronger the resistance comes. This is new. Can't be banking on this, but we're starting to build in this pattern. We're at this bottom of this. Now the question is, are we at the bottom of this with this oversold, high volume? Do we push through this 104 now? And can we push up to higher levels on Matic? I believe we're going to get this on Matic. It's too strong of a coin, too much interest, and too much volume coming in at these low levels. Everybody going, shit, when it was up at $2 last year, everybody's like, damn, I wish you could get it at $1. Now you can get it at $1. Buy your Matic, shut up, put it away, and let's move on. Okay, Bitcoin. I don't know why I'm going out of order and I got Bitcoin next up, but I have Bitcoin next up because that's all, and we really should start with Bitcoin because if you look at Bitcoin, there's two things that strike me with Bitcoin. This big volume. It's not huge volume, but what day is today? July 28th. We're July 28th right now, and this volume has been picking up since this bottom part. Volume confirms price. There's your price moving up. There's your volume down below. Volume confirms price. This is real. It's not some crazy volume. It's not crazy, but it is good, strong volume. If I can remind everybody, please, over on YouTube, hit that like button. Let YouTube know that we are, to let all of our fans, all of our subscribers know. Same thing over on TikTok. If you can give me a follow on TikTok, I'd appreciate that. Now we're starting to go through coins. If you have coins you want to take a look at over on TikTok, you have coins on YouTube or Facebook, please post them down below. Now I will answer all the questions you want. Somebody was complaining. Who was complaining before? Someone was complaining. Big Chris. Big D Chris. Is this Big D Chris? Big D Chris. This is Big Dog Chris. I think I know Big Dog Chris. Big Dog Chris, you got questions to answer. Ask them now. Okay? Big talker, let's go. Let's keep going down the coins. Luna, Terra Luna, a beast. What are we at yesterday? Where were we? We were talking about this just 24 hours ago, struggling to get past 850. So where are we now? I want to actually go to the daily chart, see if I'm correct on this. If this was actually yesterday. Yeah, that was it. Yesterday, we blew through this 850. And what did we talk about yesterday with Luna? We talked about Luna after it broke through its chart right here, having absolutely no nothing to stop it on the way up. So where do we go from here? Where did Luna go? There is no resistance here. Why? What am I talking about? Look at this. When Luna came through, excuse me, everybody. When Luna came through these highs, look at this. The fall off was this. Keep going over here when it was coming up. Same thing. Big jumps. Luna has no resistance up here. Certainly not till you get to the 12, maybe even back up to the $14, $15, $16 range. That's huge. There's no support, no resistance, nothing to stop Luna from blowing right here straight up to the $13, $14, $15 range. You gotta love that about Luna. Luna looks like a beast here. Passing by Poppy. What do you got to say here, Poppy? What's your opinion on Matic? We did Matic. You think we'll turn back to 35? Do I think Bitcoin will turn back to 35? And I'm sure that's what he's referring to as Bitcoin. I am not convinced this is our final. I'm not convinced that we've made a final touch of this 29 to 31 range. I'm not convinced that we've made that final run right there. It's possible that we have another test in, because what I'm worried about right now is that this volume is coming in, but we're pretty low. By the way, I believe now that 30,000 is our psychological low. We're done. This is it. 29, 31,000. We're in our psychological low. Whether we touch it again is another choice. Do we break down on this? Have we really kind of proverbial, shot our load here on this volume in the last 2 weeks? And we need to take a little breather before we really, really assault this 41,000. You're going to know now, like this is it right here. We either blow through this and I don't know if I think 35, you can see we gapped up. This is all by short term. The gap through 35 was a quick jump. This was we did not wait. We did not hesitate at 35, 34,775. We did, but then we blew right through all the way up, a 10% move all the way up to this 38,000. So there's a reasonable chance that we have to come back down at that point. So let's see. Mama Pro, Ethereum. We talked about the Ethereum before, and I'm going to get back to ADA in a minute because we want to talk about ADA. I'm going to actually talk about ADA now. ADA, like everything else, ADA's kind of making its move back. And I want to remind everybody when we talk about ADA that we're getting close to the mainnet launch, right? We're getting very close to the mainnet launch. Once that mainnet launch comes, then we have, then ADA is actually a business. We're in pre-launch right now, but ADA's coin looks great. Again, big volume here, holding this. What we are coming up is here. We weren't able to hold it, but we are right at it. This is ADA's sitting right here at this 200-day moving average. We are right at this 200-day moving average. That's huge. Can ADA hold it? I don't know. We will have to see whether ADA is going to hold that 200-day, break through the 200-day moving average, and then hold it. Be huge if it does. Ethereum right here. Where do I think Ethereum is going? I said this. Let's take a quick look at this. I'll show you exactly where I think Ethereum is going. I'll show everybody exactly what I think is going on with Ethereum. We're going to go back to a weekly chart because I think this is hugely important. This right here, long-term Ethereum chart. And you can see how, let me get this. I'm going to actually add a second chart in here. You know what? I'll do it this way here. Let's do this, right? So here's this. That's a Bitcoin chart. That's an Ethereum chart. Let's change. This is the weekly Bitcoin. This is the weekly Ethereum. Why do these two look together? I'll show you exactly this. Can everybody see this chart? Everybody tell me, you've got to see the charts that I'm referring to here when I do this. I'll do a TikTok to show this shortly, but you've got to look at the charts. These two charts trade, Bitcoin's chart, long-term chart, trading relatively the same as Ethereum's. They go up. Here's the problem. Bitcoin traded down. Here's the long-term. Now, Bitcoin blew up through here. Ethereum's trade down under its long-term trend line. So Ethereum's under this long-term trend line. I got to get rid of this chart just so we can go back and I can show you up close what I'm talking about. This is Ethereum's long-term trend line. If you want to look at it, for Ethereum to return to its long-term trend line, Ethereum needs to run up now. As time goes on, Ethereum needs to run up closer to 5,500, 6,000 for Ethereum to return to its long-term trend. I think Ethereum has way greater of an upside than Bitcoin has right here. Ethereum's got way bigger of an upside than Ethereum has. It's doing really well. Like you said, we just read that article. Trading volume has grown. It's exploded. Andrew Sorrentino, welcome back. Daniel LaRussa, welcome back. Welcome everybody to Lunch on the Block. Remember, I keep forgetting this. I probably should promote this a little while. Every Monday through Friday, Lunch on the Block. We do crypto news, analysis, Q&A. This is the Q&A section. We are live on TikTok, YouTube, Facebook. We are live with all the crypto news. Let's see what else we want to look at. It would not be a crypto Lunch on the Block without looking at Dogecoin. So let's take a quick look at Dogecoin and what's going on. Now, this was my statement that I said a while ago. Okay, so first things first, let's remember where we are. Doge, based off here, came back in what we're looking at about 2 weeks, 45% off of its lows in about 2 weeks for Doge. Here's the issue. Exactly what I said. Where do you want to put your money when everything's coming back right now? Are you going to plow your money into Ethereum, ADA, Matic, Luna, or are you going to put it into Doge? Because remember, now Doge had this big pop off of its low. We've pretty much gone sideways. Like, you know, we're up a few percent. We had this big after this big. Remember, this news for Amazon Bitcoin, Doge was included in that. I think Doge was part of those rumors. Came back to the rumors. Now it's just going sideways. Doge is just chilling along sideways. So not a whole lot of activity there. Is it any other coins we want to take a look at? You're whipping the world with love. I love that. I like that. Anybody else taking their cryptocurrency earnings and bidding $2 million on Pat Garrett's gun that killed Billy the Kid? Or is that just me who is bidding on that? I don't actually think I'm bidding on that. I'm not sure I'm going to bid on that one. Okay. So, look, that is it for today. Remember, if everybody is over on YouTube, please hit the like button down below. I'd greatly appreciate that. Of course, we are back every Monday through Friday, noon Eastern Standard Time, Lunch on the Block, news, analysis, and Q&A, everything crypto. Is it a good time to buy BTC? Mohammed, is it a good time to buy BTC? Are you looking long-term or are you trying to trade it? Trying to trade it? I don't know. It's pretty run up right now. It's kind of a tough trade right now. We're finding this little top up here at 41,000. So I don't know if it's a good time to buy it. Are you looking to hold it for 5 years? Yeah, it's a good time to buy it. It's a freaking good time to buy it. Do you care if you bought it at 40,000 or you bought it at 30,000 for Bitcoin? If it's trading at $500,000, who gives a shit? You made a mistake. You should have bought it at 30, but you didn't buy it at 40. Don't look back at $500,000 and go, shit, I wish I had gotten it at 40. Simro, glad you found us too. You know something? Are you going to short? You know, I don't know. You short things. Remember something. When everybody shorts have unlimited downside. Okay? When you buy a coin, when you buy a cryptocurrency at $100, you only risk your $100 investment. If you short a coin at $100, your downside risk is unlimited. That coin goes to $500. You need to buy it back at $500. You sold it at $100, so you got $100 there. You just lost $400. I do not like shorting. I've never liked shorting. Unless you're a 24-hour day trader, a constant trader, and if you just found me and you're asking me about Bitcoin, you're not a day trader. No, that's not bad. You're just not a day trader. You wouldn't be asking those questions. We're looking way more on long-term investments, things that are a good idea that will helpfully monetize, make money over the long term. It's the reason I stay away from Dogecoin. The reason I stay away from Shiba Inu. Do I think you can make money in those? Sure. Sure, you can make money in those, but you better be paying attention to it daily. You better be paying attention to it all the time, and you better know what you're doing, because you're going to lose your shirt before you can blink an eye. I mean, look at, go to Doge. Go to Doge. What was the hype? There's a site that tracks Twitter posts by currency. Here's this line right here. This is this is the Coinbase listing. I believe this is May. I think this one is Elon on Saturday Night Live. So I think early May. What were we at? We're all the way up at 60, 70 cents for Dogecoin. Where are we at now? We're down at 20. So these coins are not. There is nothing else to it. So a lot of these coins. There's 11,000 coins now. 11,000 cryptocurrencies. Reminds you a lot of the ICO days of 2017-18, where the list of coins that come out. If you want to just start buying that shit, everything that gets released, just start buying it. Some of them are going to explode. Some of them are absolutely going to explode, but they all have billions of coins, billions and billions of coins. Completely. I don't talk about them here. I don't talk about them on this show. I don't talk about them on Twitter. I don't talk about them on TikTok. None of these do I do coins on, because you're just as likely to lose money as you are to make money on these. So, all right, everybody, lunch on the block, noon Eastern Standard Time. If you're on YouTube, give me a like. If you're on TikTok, give us a follow. If you're on Facebook, please hit that like button. Let's Twitter, Facebook, and TikTok know that you are following. Everybody, great to see you. I will see everybody back tomorrow. Lunch on the block, noon Eastern Standard Time. Let's say goodbye to, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Let's say goodbye to TikTok first. Bye, TikTokers. Later, YouTubers and Facebook. There we go.